You'll be amazed to know how much your doctor buys dermal fillers for before they inject you and charge you for the treatment. At the bottom end of the scale, we have things like RevX. A lot of people don't like this product because of their opinion that it's inflammatory and highly cross-linked, which means it can be quite difficult to dissolve too. This cheap filler isn't one that I like to use now because it's just not as biologically efficient as something like RevX or Juvaderm in my opinion. Personally, I'd stay away from it. It costs as little as £28 for a syringe. On the other end of the scale, we have things like Juvaderm by Allergan. It's by far one of, if not the most expensive fillers out there. However, does that automatically mean it's the best? No, in fact, in my opinion, it's actually one of the worst fillers ever made. There's absolutely no chance I would inject it into any of my patients if I have a choice. Papers like this show you how badly it integrates with your body, and images like this from Prolenium show you how terrible the microscopic structure is to explain that poor biological performance. This box of 2 syringes works out at roughly £133 per syringe, so that's more than £100 more expensive than RevX. If you genuinely want good filler injected into you, then for me there's 2 brands above all that stand out in terms of safety and biological integration, which are between those previous 2 in terms of price. Most clinicians haven't got a clue how fillers are made or the importance of understanding the microstructure and the biochemistry. But the ones that do and aren't paid to use a certain kind or get a discount with a certain brand, use one of these 2, RevX and Juvaderm. When it comes to paying for the treatment though, listen up. Does this video mean that a treatment cost of several £100s or more is a rip-off then? Absolutely not. Because if all you needed was the product, then you may as well just buy it and inject it yourself. What you need is the product as well as the years of experience of that clinician, their steady hands, their aesthetic eye, the aftercare, the ability to help you if you have a complication, the cost of keeping their clinic open, the cost of their marketing, etc., etc. For instance, I know of one clinic on Harley Street in London that has a rent of £100,000 a month. So a clinic like this charging £500 to £1,000 a syringe is what they need to make the same margin as another clinic that's much smaller and charges much less. When I charge even more than that for private patients that I travel to see, it reflects my time to travel there and back too if they're far away. And while I'm there, I carry out ultrasound to physically map their individual anatomy on the screen to guarantee I've not put the filler into any blood vessels for guaranteed safety. That alone can take me like 30 minutes sometimes before I even open the filler box. Don't choose your treatment based on cost. Choose it based on the filler they're using, like RevX and Juvaderm, and the quality of clinician you're seeing. At the end of the day, this thing in your face is something you're going to have a biological relationship with. You wouldn't go cheap on, say, a heart valve replacement, so don't go cheap on anything else that you put in your body either. The risk is not worth it.